What is up, guys? We're back here with something a little bit different. A live reaction to WatchMojo, a channel I usually consider pretty cancerous just because they make too much. They really are the definition of quantity over quality. But they made a video about Pokemon fairly recently, and I decided to just react to it just because it's not an inherently volatile topic. It's top 10 weirdest Pokemon. Like, that's okay, that's nice, that's fun. It's not like top 10 best Pokemon, which I'm willing to bet they've done and completely botched. 10 out of 10 Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm sure. But, okay, let's just get on with the video. I guess my preconceptions about this are, again, that because their lists are made of actual like polls instead of their own opinion, bunch of Gen 1 Pokemon, you already know. Not that Gen 1 Pokemon aren't weird. We got gems like Jinx and Mr. Mime, but I'm also willing to bet that they're judging based on solely appearance rather than like Pokédex entries. You can find some of the creepiest shit in that damn Pokédex. And I mean, I'm not claiming to be a Pokédex expert as much as I watch J-Wits, but that's just some of my sort of preconceptions going into this. And we're just about to see what exactly they choose. Because I really am curious. Of course, gotta have the original, like, Season 1 of Pokemon.
You may want to think twice about that whole catch-em-all thing.
That won't work. Diglett can pull their heads in at 186,282
So is Diglett gonna be one of them?
WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 weirdest Pokemon.
A lot of Diglett in Duck Trio. Unknown is pretty weird. I think that deserves to be on the
entire
list.
roster of 721 Pokemon, and have chosen the ones that we...
I'm gonna stop you there. You did not do shit. You didn't. I guarantee you. Okay, they say they went through all 721 Pokemon. I'm really doubting that. I'm gonna make an estimate right now and see if I'm correct. 4 of them, at least 4, are gonna be all Gen 1. I'm already calling it.
We thought were the weirdest based on their design, abilities, or...
Hell, 5 of them. Over half of them are gonna be Gen 1. I'm already calling it. Just based on how it looks starting out.
10, Slowpoke.
There it is, first one. Wait, what? Nah, no. You cannot start the list like this. I can think of a million Pokemon weirder than goddamn Slowpoke. Like, Slowpoke, some Pokemon make Slowpoke look normal. Like what the fuck is up with Spiritomb? I'm just judging based on appearance alone. I already know if I actually like looked through the Pokédex or went back and watched some of J-Witch's old videos, I could find like 20 Pokemon weirder than Slowpoke.
No one can tell what a Slowpoke is thinking.
I mean, it's derpy, but nothing really stands out about it. That's the problem.
As with most Pokemon, Slowpoke is named in a way that perfectly coincided with his design and abilities.
Wow, Slowpoke must
Shedinja better be on this list as well.
Receiving its name for being a, Slowpoke, both physically and mentally, this hippo/salamander creature distinguishes itself with its wide, oblivious eyes, curled ears, and what we're fairly certain is a smile.
Well, okay. If they had given a mention to the Slowpoke song, I don't know how many of y'all know what I'm talking about.
Substandard attacks like Amnesia, yes, you heard right, weren't enough.
No. Think about what he said. Subpar attacks like Amnesia. And alright, take this from a Gen 1 perspective, which is probably the most nostalgic gen. Amnesia was broken. Amnesia is like 2 Calm Minds today. Nah. Okay, if you're gonna do lists like this, at least don't make unnecessary comments about things you clearly don't know about.
Psychic powers, which are triggered in only the most
subpar attacks like Amnesia.
He's sort of like another dull-eyed water type we all know and love. You know the one. Number 9, Doug Trio.
Okay. Okay. I'll give this a pass just because it's low on the list. And there is the mystery about what is under Doug Trio. Okay. Second Gen 1 Pokemon, by the way.
So the designers of Doug Trio probably thought, hell, let's give them 3. Trio. Identified as 3 Diglets sharing a single body and mind. These troublesome triplets have built quite a rep for themselves in the Poke world for interfering immensely in human activities.
What's that? It feels like
Alright, whatever. The only thing to know about is 2 Gen 1 Pokemon in a row. 721, where's your 721? Okay, I'm being overly harsh right now. I'll give him a chance. So we only got the 2 and I'm already being an, we already have 2 in the list and I'm already being a dickhead.
Essentially a 3-headed whack-a-mole creature.
Pikachu's unable to battle.
Number 8, Probopass.
Okay. You know what? That's a good pick. It's
big
weird
blue rock with a
looking,
big
that's
red
for sure.
Magnetic nose, a big magnetic
God,
head,
one of the
3
most-
small heads around its body, and a bushy black mustache.
I
with
liked
iron
Gen
bits.
4, but they
Seriously,
had some of the
this
most
oversized,
awful
odd-shaped
designs.
thing is
Freaking
supposed to
Mag
be a
Mortar
rock and steel-type
and
Pokemon.
Probopass.
Also, while its mini-me evolved form isn't much of a looker either, it's an adorable Togepi in comparison to, come on, seriously, a Pokemon with a mustache.
It's jam bad. Oh, did you know it's jam bad? Nosepass was awful as
Number
well.
7, Unknown.
Yeah, I'd probably put this one on the list as well.
Unknown is a perfect example of how it's possible to be cool and weird at the same time.
I mean, I don't
Little
know.
is known about them
It's
except that they
creative,
come in
though.
28 different shapes and are psychic types that
It's based
possess
on the
one attack
alphabet
that
and
increases in
a
power the
couple
more
of
them there
punctuation
are
signs. Damn, I do not remember this movie.
While the
I
concept
see, I
of Pokemon
haven't
forming
actually
the letters of the
watched
alphabet
a lot of
probably
the
appeared to
movies.
be kind of creative on paper. The end result ended up becoming something more bewildering than beautiful.
Isn't this the one with
Alpha's
Entei?
definitely right about these guys.
They kinda look like
Ah,
a
man, I
bucket
never
soup
actually
without the
watched
soup.
like all these movies or remember them.
Soup, but if we're not careful, we'll wind up in hot water.
Number 6, Drifloon.
Drifloon, the balloon.
Okay, I'll give him some credit for this one because Drifloon is a creepy ass Pokemon. Like I specifically remember like reading the Pokédex entry for this. Like it carries off kids. It's the grimmest shit. Okay,
Drifloon is
I'm gonna give him credit for
and
this
can
one.
either expand or shrink to express its feelings.
We'll give you guys one guess as to which party decoration inspired the design for one of these guys. Although Drifloon is partly classified as a ghost Pokemon,
Please
its
mention the
child-friendly
Pokédex
appearance
entry.
is bound to make you think otherwise.
Whee! Bye!
As if its figure weren't odd enough, whoever designed it just had to take a few steps further by giving them cloud-like wings and an X-shaped mouth that you'd swear is just yellow duct tape. We're not entirely sure if scary is what was aimed for here.
I mean, I
Whatever
think
was
it looks
supposed to be,
adorable
we're
actually.
not convinced if they succeeded.
Come on, mention the Pokédex entry.
Asian Pikachu! K Drifloon!
You still have time.
5, Chandelure.
Damn it, they skipped it. Just as I was about to give him credit, they don't mention the damn Pokédex entry. Chandelure, really? I mean,
One sort of scary but not really Pokemon to the next, Chandelure takes the weirdness to a new level as both a ghost and fire type. Chandelure's equal lack of discreetness is only matched by its oddball form. Its curled arms are tipped with purple flames that don't burn enemies physically, but rather spiritually.
I mean, there's a precedent at this point for basing
We guess that this
Pokemon
can sort of pass
off
for a ghost,
inanimate
but we feel that this
objects.
Pokemon fell short with its final design.
Really? I don't know about that. I think it's when you put it into context of all the other wacky. You put this higher than Probopass on the weirdest? I don't know. I thought it looks cool. Like it's supposed to be like a chandelier. It's a ghost fire. I thought it was a good design. And it's not like there isn't a precedent for like them designing stuff off of inanimate objects at this point. I thought Chandelure came out as one of the better things. Oh, I think we can probably expect Klefki if they're putting Pokemon like this on the list.
And with such a warm, gentle glow.
I'm more shocked than I am upset. I expected this to be number
Also
1,
known as the
actually.
Icy Snow Pokemon, Vanillish's name, and we're just guessing here,
It's
derives
ice
from its
cream.
vanilla ice cream cone figure, complete with its own swirly top and
I guess
some
it fits
sprinkles
the
for good
weird
measure.
category. I just think it's goofy and... I mean,
With a kooky design like that, what does its evolved form look
I don't
like?
get the hate
Just
for
a
it.
double
I
scoop
think
of ice
it's
cream equipped
fine.
with-
It's just,
yep, that's
obviously
its
it's
draw.
not meant to be taken seriously. Of course not.
Number 3, Clink.
Clink,
Clink.
the gear Pokemon. In order for Clink to survive, it produces energy by spinning its twin interlocking bodies.
Assuming that the name of this Pokemon came before its design,
okay.
we're just glad that the L in its name stayed put. Also known as the Gear Pokemon, Clink is just one of the 3 equally strange and literal gearheads who have an X for an eye for some
The
reason.
only problem I have with this is like, You know what? I don't know how I didn't see this coming, like all the Gen 5 Pokemon, because I know people, like, just casuals, they despise Gen 5. Even though this is literally no different from, like, Magnemite. Magnemite is just a bunch of magnets, and Magneton. And then Magneton, like, oh my god, what is that? Another, like, really odd Gen 4 design choice. So, it's not like I have a problem with this choice in particular. It's the probable mindset behind the people who are participating in the poll. Like, if you're going to have Clink on the list, there's no reason not to have something like Muck or Magnemite on it as well.
The final evolution of Clink.
We really just don't know what's up with the X-shaped facial features either.
Electrical wave stabilized.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. What did you do?
I simply pulled out this pen. This was keeping its gears from turning.
Number 2, Garbodor.
Oh, yeah, and this one too. You know what? I didn't even have how many Gen 5 Pokemon have there been so far. Okay, we got Chandelure, this, and Clink. We got 4 Gen 5 Pokemon just in the top 5 alone. Or top 6, I think. If Garbodor's number 2, what's number 1 then? Again, though, like, it's not that I resent the choice
Judging
in
from
itself,
the Pokemon it evolves from,
just the
as well as
mindset.
their names, we're guessing that this Pokemon was intended
Garbodor
to be a
is
big
no
walking
better
pile
or
of
worse
garbage
than
and
Muck
not a
or
literal
fucking
pile of crap.
Weezing.
Either way,
Like,
we don't
explain
know
to me
whether
what
to be
Weezing
amused,
is.
confused, disturbed, or disgusted by this fiend.
What could number 1 be? I
Looking
think
less
I'm
like a
really
Pokemon
missing
and
something.
more like a
Because
monster that lived
usually
in your closet as a
the
kid.
number 1 choices are
Garbodor's
very
muddy,
obvious.
lumpy, and smelly presentation would have any trainer, kid or not, running for dear life. We honestly tried to find some redeeming qualities about this thing, but it's just a big mess. Before we unveil what we feel is the weirdest pocket
Okay.
monster, let's have a look at some honorable mentions.
Bronzor, Flash.
I would put Bronzong over Bronzor.
Pokemon. Giraffaric has a second head on its tail that bites those who approach it.
Okay.
fiercely.
But it's friendly too.
You did it!
Mr. Mime.
That's my
Oh, it's gonna be
little
Jinx. I already know. How was Mr. Mime not on the list? God damn, look at that thing.
We all sure owe a big
Yeah,
thank you to
Magneton.
Magnemite here, don't
Okay. Jinx is an honorable mention? Bro. Okay, now I really don't know what number 1 is.
Klefki.
Oh, I even said it before, I'm an idiot. Really? Klefki
Just
beats
when you thought that
Jinx
Pokemon
in
design
Mr.
couldn't go
Mime?
any deeper down the rabbit hole of insanity, you encounter this literal
You want to talk about rabbit hole of insanity? Again, like, I know WatchMojo's not, at least I think that they still do polls and that's how they decide what's on their lists? Fucking Klefki beat Jinx and Mr. Mime into honorable mentions? Nah. Klefki is kooky and weird, I know, but Gen 1 had Mr. Mime and Jinx. Viewers of WatchMojo, what is going on here? What's going on? You got the nostalgia glasses have been put on. Oh no. Klefki should have been like number 7 or 8. Klefki should have had Chandelure spot. Chandelure should not have been on the list. And you need like Mr. Mime or Jinx on some shit like, oh, okay. But whatever.
flying keyring. In addition to its totally not obvious steel type, Klefki is also a fairy, which is probably due to the fact that it steals actual keys and wears them as, I don't know, trophies?
Well, okay. This is the saddest thing about
Known to
this.
be capable of performing 2 unique attacks, Klefki clearly needed something to go in its
The
favor.
saddest thing is that
Currently,
this
it's
is,
not known
like,
to have any evolved
on the
forms,
lower
but we wouldn't
end
be
of
surprised if in the next
cringeworthy
generation we
in
discovered
terms
it to
of
be a hovering
WatchMojo
chain of blocks
videos.
or some other crap, because whatever, man, this thing is really weird.
Okay, the rest is... I'm not gonna bother with the rest of it. Like, yeah, the saddest thing is that this is, like, on the lower end in terms of how cringeworthy it is compared to some of WatchMojo's other videos. Like, this is this is a good WatchMojo video. Now imagine all the horrible lists that they've done. But okay, that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time, whenever this goes up, because I still have, like, oh god, I'm like 3 episodes behind in Rejuvenation. Bye! Okay, so this is just a little quick follow-up to the video I literally just got done making. So, I went back to the description of that Watch Mojo video, and they actually posted the poll. Now, I am totally unaware of when this poll happened. Was it before or after the? I'm guessing before, because isn't that how their Watch Mojo videos work? Is like doing the poll first and then making the video based on their poll results. So they don't actually follow it that faithfully. So Jinx and Mr. Mime were the top 2 picks by the people who participated in the poll. But for some reason, they were delegated to honorable mentions. So I was placing the blame the other way around. The viewers, the people who participated in the poll, they actually did vote for Jinx and Mr. Mime, but for some odd reason, WatchMojo decided that Klefki... Where is Klefki in this list? It's not even in here. It's not even close to the top. Where is it? How is it that Klefki rises to number 1 in the actual list when the viewers voted clearly for Jinx, Mr. Mime, Garbodor, which was on the list, Clink, Musharna... I guess Musharna is kind of creepy looking. Musharna wasn't even mentioned, and it's part of the top 5 in this list. Again, I don't know what this poll is referring to, what this poll is, because there seems to be not a lot of people. For the amount of subscribers that WatchMojo has, not a lot of people participated in this. Okay, I didn't even read the full comment. Okay, so this is the comment where I got that list from. Note that viewer votes are just one of 100... Fuck. One of hundreds of data points and variables that we look at. Come on, Mike. No. You did not. What data points are you referring to? You're just your personal opinion? Like, that's fine, I guess, but don't even... Your opinion is shit, but don't pretend like this is some sophisticated process. Like, you're serious about this. Viewer votes are just one of hundreds of data points and variables we look at when we create our list on the top 10 weirdest Pokemon. Oh my god, just the level of self-importance is disgusting. Jesus Christ. I have reminded myself why I can't stand WatchMojo. Like, I made this list sort of thinking, like, okay, they're just in it for the clicks, the money. That's understandable at least. But I had forgotten about the nauseating degree of hubris and self-importance that they carry themselves with. That's the real reason why they're just intolerable. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Klefki doesn't even break the top 60 or something, unless I'm missing it. Now I'm sort of convinced that I'm just missing it, because it was the number 1... Oh, here it is. Number 44. What? That's crazy. So, WatchMojo, what is going on? Did you guys fall on your... What? On your heads? Oh my god. They really put Jinx and Mr. Mime in honorable mention. I don't know why I'm getting so worked up about this. This is so insignificant. It's just... top 10 weirdest... I'm less upset and more perplexed at this decision. At the mindset of who actually like ended up picking the list for the actual video. Whatever. Do with that what you will, and I will see you guys next time.